We are live. So we're letting it kind of catch up. But hello, 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 Intuition of the Soul. Vibe of the Week is live. And we got to do our little
We
And
aren't we aren't quite on right now. We've got 11 seconds.
okay.
So before we
See,
show
that's
up.
why
But
we
then
kind of just, do a little filler, like a little advertisement. Hello.
I do it. Those are the words this for my week this year. I do it.
All
I
right.
do it.
Okay. I think we're caught up now, are we?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
All right. And so if you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can watch the replay. But we are live, and we are live with the energy of the week. And so let's get started. There's a couple things that kind of felt pertinent this morning, today, in my meditation. I know I say this a lot, but when it feels like it comes to me, it feels like it's also a collective message as well, or at least maybe for a few of you out there. And it felt like there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of destruction and just not good energy out there. But I feel like this week, instead of trying to get wrapped up in that, because it's easy to do, because we're bombarded with media, and it's on the news, or something will pop up on your Facebook feed, or somebody will want to talk about it to you, whether that's a family member or even just a friend or something, or a stranger. Sometimes strangers start talking about those things. So when that happens, or if you start to see those things, I really feel like, go in your heart space, just hold that love and that light for all those that are involved, and then go on about your day, because you still have you to take care of. And so I don't know if that's just a specific message for a few of you out there that have been feeling kind of overwhelmed by all of the world's happenings right now, or it's just a good reminder to not be overcome with that, because you still have an important job as a light leader, as a light worker, as a light seer, however you see yourself in this role, to help usher in that new world, and just hold the world. So you have that important job that you can't neglect, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And so the Metatron cards that I got were 46, authentic self. Who are you? So this kind of goes right along with that message, that you still need to stay in your truth and who you are, even if everything around you is falling apart. And unfortunately, that could mean uh, things going on in the world, or even in your own personal life. But it's really about staying true to yourself, and to use the number 19 fire dragon string.
Oh,
Okay.
one of my favorite cards.
So this is where, you draw from. This is where you can draw from, so that you can stay being who you are. Look, I'm boxed in there. Anyways, but this is where you can draw from, to to be able to stay in that authentic self, um, because it's about taking care of yourself. You have to be good so that you can be good for others as well. And there might be some time, number 48 in the void, that you may need to rest. Okay. That you may need to retreat, rest, or pause. That again is about self care. That again is about self care. So there's a big, big message about you taking care of yourself and that self care, because you're preparing yourself for bigger and better things. And so in my Light Seers Tarot, I got the Two of Swords. And you can see that she's blindfolded. But even if you're blindfolded and you can't see what's coming or going or around you, you already know the best way. You already know where you need to go and where you're being led. So don't let that type of energy come in and make you feel almost frozen and not knowing your path, because you already know, even if it's not really clear right now. And that's okay. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm in that path of I'm just going to have faith and trust it because I don't really know. The blindfold might be on, but I already know the path. Okay. And then I got lots of pentacle cards. And pentacle cards are about your stability, your wealth, your, as Kitty says, earth. And so these are good cards because this is what's coming and this is what you can hold on to. So I got the Eight of Pentacles, which is really cool. And I learned like a new word that Kitty helped me look up too, because I'm like, I'm not sure I know what this word is. And it says, put your put your Meraki forward. And that means your love, your soul, and your energetic essence. So in everything you do, and especially for yourself, put your Meraki, your love, your soul, your energetic essence into it. Because that way you can be your authentic self if you are standing in that energy. So I really loved that. And then the Ten of Pentacles which is success. And look at all that beautiful, joyful energy that they're showing you. And the Ten of Pentacles is about prosperity. But I love that we've got two different groups of people here. So it's also about your community and it's also about others. So that was a beautiful card. And then we got the Queen. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the healer, the worker, deeply, deeply, deeply connected. And if you can see just that satisfaction and that joy in her face, there's nothing to worry about. She knows her path. And she knows that even if she's unsure of what it is right now, the blinders are on or anything, she knows. She knows where she's headed. She knows where she's going. And she has her eyes closed. The other one was blindfolded, but she has her eyes closed because she doesn't need to see it because she's feeling it. She's becoming it. So that's a really important message for you guys as well. And because we are keepers of the earth, I love this card. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. But I love this, keepers of the earth. That's who we truly are right now. And that's why when the earth and everything that's happening around it becomes too overwhelming, know that you are keepers of the earth. And then get this, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being and integration. We're all awakening right now. I love this card too. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is just about that energy awakening right now that we're going through. So I guess to wrap it all up, to make it more consistent, be your authentic self and draw into that fire strength. And then use that Meraki, that love of yourself, of your soul, and your energetic essence. And that's how you get through this week, which Kitty's going to talk about energetically with the stars and the moon, and we'll figure out how that will play in it too. So I'm going to pass it off to Kitty now. Thank you.
Well, first of all, everyone, happy equinox, spring equinox.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if you are a lover of mythology, this is when, I don't always say her name right, Persephone comes back out of Hades and spring begins. And also, it is the first day of the astrological new year when Aries started. And Aries started this morning at quite the interesting number, 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so Aries is the beginning. It's the spark. It's the freedom. It's the one that moves things through, sometimes impulsive, sometimes, but it's that cardinal ultimate sign that starts things, just like spring starts. And by the way, happy 96th birthday, Dad in heaven. Interesting numbers this morning, because at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon went into Scorpio. And so this really is about sparking the transformation of our structures this week. There are things that are happening in our bigger structures. And listening to a couple of people that I follow, one of them being Molly McCord, she is talking about, so make a note of this next 8 days, so it's 9 altogether, are this Aries opening of this new energy that's coming forth. And later this year, when Jupiter crosses into Aries, Chiron, the wounded healer, has been having us look at our wounds and calling us. Aries is about being the authentic self. And then Jupiter is going to come back over that and help us expand. So in this first 8 days, we're going to get a preview. We're going to get coming attraction understanding coming this week. And so today it's about sparking the transformation. So this period of time starts with Scorpio. It starts with this moon, our private side, wanting this transformation, ready for the words, I do it. I'm going to do it this week. I'm going to be my authentic self. And held at bay is kind of the center of who we are, and that moon to kind of hold each other while we start to transform that structure. We may not be able to see it because tomorrow, kind of that Aquarian vision, that male-female balance, is all being held either in a square or kind of flipped back and forth, while this Pisces flow is helping us carry away what is being transformed. It's helping us getting rid of pieces that don't serve us. So tomorrow is all about that Scorpion Pisces energy, very emotional, that energy of the swamp and that energy of the river. What's teeming, what's underneath that is flowing. So tomorrow we're going to get in this Aries preview the things that are starting to change amongst those things, how we're thinking. The vision to transform isn't quite clear, but the pieces and the energy is moving on. And then we come into Wednesday, where we have our will, this Aries energy, kind of sitting there with the chaos, the awakening that's Taurus, that wants us to be settled, sitting off to the side. Well, again, stepping forth is this Sagittarian truth, Sagittarian taking what was transforming in our structure and now putting our truths into it. What structures can I live with? Really, what are the pieces I am sweeping out of the way? So really, Amy, what you got in the card makes perfect sense. It is this grounding, reconstructing, very earth energy coming forth. And that picture I loved of the women with the crows coming at it. Be aware, not beware, but be aware that your mind this week is trying to sort things that your heart and the structure of who you are taking care of. And so sometimes it's just be kind and gentle with yourself in your mind and say, okay, I'm just going to do. What can I do? I do it. I do this thing. I just do this week. This is a week of action, but not necessarily about action with the vision. Look at what's new that's coming up for you to deal with this week. And then as we move closer to the end of the week, the 24th, we're going to be looking at the truth of the vision we want to hold. So that air energy then gets a little relief as things synthesize through. And we come into next Saturday with a whole lot of things that we can activate. Starting on the 24th, we're activating that Sagittarian with our structure in Saturn in that holding the vision. And then on next Saturday, we are activating a whole lot of things. We're looking at all of this Capricorn working with this Pisces energy next Saturday. So that's all about that flow, that keeping things moving, that emotional piece with our structure. We are it's the river running through the meadow. It is what our structures are, and they're working together, and we can activate them along with our communication this week. We'll be able to talk to ourselves and other people and kind of relate what our structures are, what we need, and don't be afraid to ask for it, to step into keep that flow going. So again, these are new things that are coming to our awareness that we are going to be able to expand on come the beginning of May. So it's a week of I do it and I observe. I do it and I observe. But don't be surprised at the beginning of the week if it feels like your head is just way up there and you can't ground it, you can't bring it down.
Yeah.
So it is about your emotions, it is about the physical.
Wow. Okay, let me pull the last couple cards here. Love is your energy. Okay, that's a beautiful one. Love for self, for your community, for the world, for the job you've been put on this earth to do. Love is your energy and set your intentions.
Yep.
Okay.
Set those intentions, this
Yeah.
week. We've now come from this Virgo full moon that brought up lots of pieces, and now let's watch what starts to be brought to us in this beginning of this new year. What are your new year energetic resolutions?
I love that, and I'm excited for that.
Yes.
I don't. It's not even though I don't know fully. I don't have the full understanding. I have a little bit of the blindfold on. I'm still excited about it. It just feels good. It feels good for a change to be, I don't know, look forward to it, to get some more clarity. Things haven't been real clear for a while, but
No, and this beginning of this week isn't going to help us this way, but physically, and that we can get some other clarity. There are other things we can do to look at the things that we want to change and expand in. So there's a lot of endings that have been coming, and now we're looking at where the new beginnings are going to be. So
beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Announcements.
ding, 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 ding. So this week is not a real busy week for us because I'm going to be in Seattle. I leave tomorrow morning. So we do, though, tonight we are going to be on live with the astrological new year. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. And then next week we have Sandra Pelly's book that we're going to be doing.
Okay.
And
So yeah, I think that's all.
oh, actually, Sandra's first book group is this Thursday.
I was gonna say, don't we have someone? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you, it's
That's
Spirit 101. You can buy it on Amazon. The poster's on there. That's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. Of course, Spirit Communication on Tuesday. The following Thursday, we have the amazing Ian Parkin coming, psychic medium. He's coming from New Zealand, coming to
Okay.
talk to us. I think
Down
it's the
under.
next. I'm going to put this out. Chrissy, the next day, is going to be broadcasting. She's doing a Christy Newman, an amazing program. So watch for that poster that we're going to be working on. Just a lot of things for
Wow.
our new year coming on board. So
Yes. And in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in Florida visiting Kitty. So 2 weeks from today.
yeah, that's right. When we're doing this next week, you're going to be getting ready to. We'll probably
I'll
be.
probably be on the road. I might just have to come on and say hi.
Yeah, we might have to do this on maybe. That'll be interesting because I'm going to be. Oh no, not next week. The week. Oh no, it is next week, isn't it?
No, I've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh,
from
2 weeks,
today.
right. Okay, so hi Maria. Hi Sue. Yeah, so we'll have 1 week in between. We're going to have to actually do a taping on a Friday night, aren't we? Because you're going to be hitting the Dusty.
Well, I'll be leaving. Yeah, I'll be leaving Saturday or Sunday. So we could.
Okay,
do
so we'll.
Saturday, but not
Maybe
that
we'll go.
we need to talk
Maybe we'll
about
go
that.
on Saturday night, yeah. But anyway, that's not coming up. So Sandra's
No,
book is
I'm
this
just
week.
looking forward because there's lots of exciting things coming up, and that's going to
Yep.
be really exciting.
So Sandra Pelly's the book Spirit 101.
That's
And
this
then
hmm
that's this week.
Yeah.
And then
And
she's
tonight.
actually
So don't forget tonight. Don't forget Thursday. Spirit Communication on Tuesday.
coming in April, and she'll get the second part of her book club afterwards. We've got some wonderful people coming up, and I'm working on some more. So
All right.
trying to get us all the way through the summer because I'm leaving to go to Maine at the end of April. It's just a
Yes. And
winding
people
up
get
time.
busy, and it's
Yeah.
summer. So, anyways,
So,
it has been
a spiritual
pleasure.
how-to. Thank you, Maria, because I was spacing the name. It's called Sandra Pelly's book is a spiritual
I know because
how-to.
I was thinking.
Sorry.
This doesn't sound
No, that's
like
our
what you
class.
said.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
spiritual
that's what I was
how-to.
thinking, too.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Maria.
Yes,
Woo!
and our class has been going wonderful for anybody that's
So let me
out
say that
there.
one more time. A Spiritual How To by Sandra Pelly. It's available on Amazon. There is and I will repost the link. It's a very interesting book. I'm reading it on Kindle. It's my plain book for tomorrow. So,
Yay.
I'll be probably finishing it on the plane. So, a Spiritual How To. And
Yeah.
it's very, very interesting. So, um, and I don't know where I'll be. I should be in Portland, Oregon at that point. So we'll be
Yeah.
figuring that out from there. So
We'll have fun. Anyways, all right. Thank you all for watching Vibe of the Week. Whether
mm-hmm.
you're with us live right now or you watch it in replay. Have
Yep.
a great week. Hope to see you at some of our events this week, starting tonight, Tuesday, Thursday. Anyways, have a great week and you do you.
You do you. Just say to yourself, I do it. I just gonna do it. So
That's right.
yep.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Aloha oi.
Aloha. Oi.